Professionalism. Okay, so I think that manifests itself in a lot of different ways. The obvious is, doing things on time and on task. You know,
Yeah.
as much as you can. Obviously there's going to be things that happen, but for the most part, you should be on time, on task. But also, I think I know you talk about this. It attacks a lot of people do is don't be too attached to your music. Like if you get an edit in,
Hmm.
don't take that personally. Don't be like, whoa, just do it. And you're like, okay, and just assume that they have their reasons. And even if you like, because there's times that I've gotten edits. Usually, most edits actually, I do them, and it ends up making the track better. But there's been times when I disagree with an edit, but I don't freak out about it. It's just like I do it, turn it in, and that's that. Kind of treat it like a business in that way. You don't. Think about it. I think a lot of people think because it's a creative industry that they kind of have carte blanche to do kind of whatever. Like the rules don't apply to them. It's like, well, like imagine running a restaurant. You have a customer that complains about something, and you're like, well, yeah, well, you're stupid. Like, I don't want you eating my food anyways. Like I guess maybe if you're really good, that could work for a little while, but I just that's not the approach I would take. And so I definitely wouldn't take that approach with music.
That would probably be a French restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry to all of my French viewers. France has a reputation for being a little, very confident about their cooking, and so they should be.
Yes, yes, yeah.
French food is awesome.
No, I agree. I love French food. French wine too. It's my favorite.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that yesterday. Professionalism, looking at it from the side of the purveyors of music, the production music libraries, music licensing companies, they've got a couple 100,000 people at any point in time that would love to have a relationship with them and have their music in their catalog. So not only are they going to gravitate to the people that can produce the best music, the most usable music. There is a difference. Not that usable means that it's inferior somehow, but they're also going to gravitate to people who the word professionalism means that they're easy to work with, that they're reliable, that they're enjoyable to work with. All that stuff. So can you think of any examples where, like libraries that you've built a relationship with, where they might reach out to you for something special that they need in a hurry because they know that you'll treat it with a good attitude and you'll probably pull their butt out of the fire by delivering something, staying up all night if you have to deliver something? Does that stuff happen?
Yeah, I think so. I can't, they don't say something like that specifically, but
right.
I think the fact that, I've had multiple situations like that where there was, something maybe maybe they're working on something because a lot of library owners they're musicians themselves, so it's not like they don't know how to write music or play guitar, or piano, or whatever. So they'll work on music too for their clients, and so there could be times where maybe they're working on a theme song or something, and they want the client wants something in the theme song that maybe is not really their thing, and they've come to me to have just kind of add a few elements here and there that kind of gives them what they're looking for. So that kind of thing has definitely happened. And I've had stuff like, hey, can you get this to me tomorrow? Yes, okay. So I've definitely had stuff like that. Like I said, they've never really said that specifically,
Right.
But just judging by some of the projects and things that have come my way, I'm guessing that is kind of what they're thinking. Okay, he can, he's easy to work with. He's on time, on task. He's not going to, freak out about anything if we don't like it or whatever.